Hey YouTube. In this video I'm going to show you some of the tricks that we use in the speedruns for Azurik, Rise of Perathia. So I'm just down here into the Death Realm, just opened up the Death Barrier Gate, I don't know what to call it. But then the first trick that we have to show you is right at the start here. And if you've seen any of the speedruns for this game, you've probably seen this trick. I think all of them use it except for maybe the cheat percent run. But anyway, what you do is you will do a 3-roll jump and then just travel over towards this terrain here. And all of it's standable, and you could probably get there with 4 air flaps if you were very efficient. That part's not too bad. The next part that we're doing is going over here to the edge, and see how this is all slippery slope to where we don't actually get good footing and we can't just stop, and if we're moving fast enough we'll actually go into a slide. None of this terrain out here is really standable, so you kind of have to sit here and use your air power to stop yourself from dying. But we come over to this air tendril, slide a little bit to the left, and then do a 5-roll jump. And this lets us get over to this area. So this is just one of the lower platforms in the middle of this this realm, part of the puzzle. And the reason we want to go over here is so that we can get access to the elevator. And I'm sorry, I should have explained the whole purpose of this. We're trying to get to Balthazar as quickly as possible so that we can kill him and save the world. But anyways, so the next part of this trick that we're doing is setting up to use this elevator to shoot us into the sky so that we can rocket our way up to Balthazar. So I'm going to probably do it a couple of times and then explain exactly what I'm doing. So I'm hugging this corner here. Then I'll use an air flap. Some people will let their momentum carry them upwards. I prefer to stop my momentum and then do the exact same thing again, and then I'll stop my momentum at the 2nd floor because this is where Balthazar's at. But anyway, so I'm going to go through that again, explain it a little more in depth because the elevator jump's a little bit complicated. So in order to do this, you would have to have Air Power 3, but I don't think you have to have anything else. And in fact, to kill Balthazar, I think that you can technically beat him without any elemental powers, but to get to him you need at least Air 3 and all the discs, and getting all the discs requires most of the powers. I will say that Earth Power 3 is almost entirely optional, if you know the right tricks to get certain things. In the normal game, every single power is required. Alright. Hit the slippery slope. Do a 5-roll jump. 3, 4, 5. And if you don't quite make it to this, what you can do is you can actually hit this and then slide over that way. You do risk death there a little bit. But basically just don't push the analog stick into the wall, or else you'll hit the ground with too much force. If you push it away, you'll be able to hit that slippery slope and still survive. Anyways, then we come up here to some of this slippery collision, and then jump, and then we have enough to grab the ledge. Alright, so my setup for this trick is, you see how there's kind of corners in the wall there? I will specifically look at the 3rd corner, so that when I click the right stick, it'll move my camera to looking at that corner. Then I'll move my camera over here so that I can look down the elevator shaft to know when the elevator's coming. and equip air power 3. Now as you see it moving up, it's going to pass that niche right there. And then, niche? I don't know if that's the right word. And then after that, you red yourself and then you jump. And then you have to hug that corner or else it won't work. And then yeah. When you are falling down the elevator shaft while hugging the corners, you know, like this corner here, also the thing rotates a little bit so it doesn't always stay in the same place. But as you hug these corners, you do have to hold forward. And this is part of what makes it so that the elevator transfers its momentum into you and shoots you up into the sky. Basically, if you are not moving and you hit the ground, then it'll consider you in a stopped position and try to stop all your momentum. But if you're holding forward, it'll consider you a moving object, and when it hits you with all that force, it'll keep that force rather than trying to keep you in a landed position. That's the best explanation I've got. I don't know better way to explain it than that. And if you end up failing the second elevator jump, you can actually just come out here, activate that switch. It'll take you to a higher area, and then you can just follow the... You can follow the puzzle from there, and it... Basically, landing the first jump saves you, like, 30 minutes. Nah, no, it's probably closer to, like, 15 minutes. Landing the second jump only saves you about 3, because if you go around here, activate that switch, follow the puzzle the rest of the way, it's only about 3 minutes. Alright. Anyway. Trying to think if there's anything else about this trick that you really need to worry about. Other speedrunners tend to have a different preference for how to do the elevator jump, as they can't seem to reliably hit the way I do it. And I know their method by description, but I don't know if I've ever done it. So I'll see if I can execute it here. There's not much else we do in the Death Realm. It's kind of annoying to play in, honestly. So we tend to like to skip most of it. But if you know of any tricks, comment down below and I'll research them, maybe make a video on them. Anyway. Let's see if I can execute it the way other runners I know have done. Oh, I missed the,
Press the A button.
I missed the roll. Basically, there I didn't press the roll button while standing on the slippery collision, and therefore it counted me as in the air rather than on the ground. Oh, I did it again. Gosh dang it.
Press the A button to...
Actually, you know what? I know another way that I'm going to try. So normally we will do a roll jump to get down there. But I'm betting that I can do a flutter flap to break my momentum and hit the slippery slope down there. So I'm going to try that. At this point in the video, I'm probably not showing anything super meaningful. I'm mostly just playing around, seeing if I can find alternate ways to do things. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something new, and then you can be there. Also, you might say, why not just edit the video to cut out all this stuff? And that's because I'm not a real YouTuber. I'm mostly just a speedrunner. I do this for fun. Oh gosh, dang it! Did it again. Also, I was in the habit. I didn't try my new thing. I'm so used to following the muscle memory of, okay, get to this area, do a 5 roll jump. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but shortly after this, well, I definitely didn't mention it, but shortly after you grab that is the cutscene that will cause you to be sent down into the Death Realm 2, the cutscene with Balthazar where he sends you down the trash chute. So I tend to jump off of the edge here, or, you know, roll jump off the edge before I grab that sapphire. Alright, remembering to try the thing that I wanted to try. Alright, so flutter flapping is when... Ah, darn.
Press the A.
I think I executed the flutter properly there, but I don't think that it slowed my momentum enough. Basically the way that works is if you use an air jump, you know, one of the flaps here, in the middle of the air, as you're falling downwards, it will slow your momentum slightly and then deactivate the air power. But if you do that, and then reactivate air power, and then do another jump, and then reactivate air power, you can sometimes slow yourself to a point where a slippery slope will not kill you. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm going to try it one more time before I give up. But actually, I should have put a save point up there. Yeah, it's too late now. I don't think I can get back up. Alright. Alright, I'm going to hug this wall, flap, flap. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't think that it's possible to do a flutter flap to save yourself there. I think you do have to do a roll jump off of the slippery slope. I am way too high. Okay. But that's the recovery that you're supposed to do. To where you hit this slope here. And usually it pushes you in that direction enough to where the slippery slope won't kill you. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna save here. Then I'm going to try to do it the way that I know other speedrunners done. The person who taught me, well, who's told me how to do this, I've never actually done it, so I don't know if I would say I've been taught it. But the person who told me about this is Tempo Jesus, the other speedrunner of this game, or at least, you know, the other one who's super active. Well, actually, he's not that active about it either. But his way is, you see these tendrils here, he will hit them, and that wasn't even the way that he does it. Ooh. Oh. But the way he does it is... Actually, it's probably faster to just go kill myself.
Press the A.
The way he does it is he recommends putting yourself at the very edge of that tendril there, the white one. And then as the elevator comes up, if you are exactly on the edge of it, you'll get the appropriate super jump, or elevator launch. We haven't really come up with a great name for all of these tricks yet. Anyway, I'll give it one more try, see if I can execute it properly. It seems my timings don't quite work with his trick. Okay. Well, I think the first one worked, it just wasn't quite exactly as he does it. I don't know. Maybe he'll make a video showing me up, because I don't know if I can do it the way he does. But anyway, thanks for watching, YouTube. I guess I'll see you later. Bye.